Are we live? Okay, we live. What's going on, folks? Welcome in, welcome in. Today, I just wanted to briefly hop on um, and talk about something that we always say and how to really apply that in everyday life. I don't know about anybody else, but I always say life be lifing. But I want to add to that. Because, yes, life be lifing, right? But when life be lifing, keep on living. In any situation that we're going to go through, we are going to be challenged. It's going to get difficult. We're going to feel unstable, like we don't know what the next move is. But know and understand, when I tell you, life is going to keep on moving. And whether you want to move or not, even if you want to stay in that dark place, life is going to continue to move and you're going to be moved. What does that mean? Well, look at situations of intense grief. You could have lost, you know, the most important person to you. Like me, I lost my son. You know, you could have lost your mother, your spouse, your partner. You know what I'm saying? Your bestie. And you just feel like you don't want to move on. You don't want to go further in life. You're done. Unless you do the deed to take yourself out, you're going to have to stay here and move past it and live. So when life be lifing, keep on living. Things are always happening to challenge us, to get us to, build confidence and build character. Something might have happened to teach you a lesson that was needed for your soul's growth. That lesson was required. And you still don't understand sometimes why I had to learn the lesson so harshly. You know what I mean? Some of us, we hard-headed. It takes the rough, tough lessons in order for us to actually learn. But when we get it, we've integrated it. We understand why certain things had to happen. We understand when things are completely out of our control. Those hard lessons in life help us build character. It helps us build resilience because that's not going to be the only hard thing that you experience in your lifetime. When you suddenly get fired from a job that you've been working on for 10 years. You've been moving up the ladder. You've been doing all these things, thinking you done, solidified yourself. You done secured your placement. And they no longer need you. And what happens? You get disregarded. And that's how you actually feel. You feel like everything that you put in was for nothing. That's another example of lifing, right? But it's okay because now whatever comfortable spot you were in, now you're being challenged to grow. Things happen because we get too complacent. You feel me? Like when you get too comfortable in life, you're gonna notice random shit starts happening to make you uncomfortable. Random things are gonna start to, you know, just shift your day-to-day life. You might have drove the same route home from that job that you worked for 10 years. And all of a sudden, they got a bulldozer in the middle of the damn street. And they taking the street sign off and they, breaking up the pavement. They about to change the whole landscape on your ass. And you're like, well, damn, I never ventured off to know what the detour is. I've been driving this same route for years. Well, that's life. That's lifing. I had a perm. Hi. That's a hilarious name. You you threw me off with that name. I had a perm. Hi, Shiv Shankar Kumar. What going on? Listen, let me explain something to you. Life be happening. I'm not from Ghana, analyst. I wish I could visit there though. That's on my bucket list. The return. Joshua B looking mad cute today. Oh, thank you, boo. Y'all better stop. Cause y'all know I like compliments. Stop playing. Okay. Oh, hold on. Grand Region. What we got here? Stand ready for my arrival, worm. You were given orders. You were given time. You were given more leeway than most. And yet I find this planet unprepared for the arrival of our Viltrum Empire. The Empire anticipated your resistance, which is why they sent me. Ooh, I am Conquest, and I am your last chance to fulfill your duty. Hi, Valerie Ling. Hello. Bro, Grand Regent Thrag. What is this? I mean, it sounds super powerful, bro. Tell me more. Listen, the point of this live was to let you know that when life be lifing, keep on living. There are going to be situations in life that's going to test you, that's going to thrust you from one place to the next. And even when you just want to sit in your house and mind your business, baby, guess what? Life not having it. Life is going to require you to get your ass up. Thank you for the likes and the hearts. Life is going to require to get your ass up and do something different. And it's okay because, you know, to get uncomfortable just to learn something, that requires a lot of wisdom. You have to be, you know, a very wise person to be able to know that doing something is going to make you uncomfortable, but you're doing it for self-development, for growth. Think about the people who, you know, are severely obese and they start going to the gym, you know what I'm saying? And they know this shit is going to be hard, but they keep going anyway because they know it's for the greater good of their health. You feel me? Grand Regent Thrag. I am so lonely. All the other Viltrumites are scared of me. No one talks to me. No one wants to be my friend. Think I am unstable. They send me from planet to planet committing atrocities in their name. And as I get better at it, they fear me more and more. I am a victim of my own success. Conquest. I don't even get a real name. Wow. That's pretty intense. I would speak to the manager if I was you. See if they can assign you a different position because that sounds like a terrible job. Wow, the world is vicious. Unfortunately, this is a real dog eat dog world. I think that's why we incarnate on this planet because our souls know we can gain all that we need from this dimension. This planet alone can give us all the levels that we need to attain in the game of life. And if you're no longer happy with the character you're playing, I do still believe we have some form of free will, and you can change that character. Because guess what? Life be lifing. And it's not easy. But you know what? Don't give up. Keep living. Keep on giving yourself a renewal. Almost like every day. Look at it like a mini reincarnation. Every day, I am going to be reborn. Every day, I'm going to wake up anew and renewed and restored, rejuvenated, and ready to tackle, what are my problems? I'm ready to tackle everything. And sometimes you're going to fail. It's a fact. Failure is also a part of the journey. It's a part of the practice of learning. It's just, I look at it like less than failure, more like steps in the process to success. You know what I'm saying? Because, think about a scientist. They got to go through so many different levels in order to understand what work, what don't work. Half of that process worked, so I got to keep that part. But then when we got to this part, that didn't work. So now I got to try something else on the back end. Like, that shit is deep, scientific. Your life is like science, literally. So what you should be doing is You know, journaling, writing down, okay, what works for me? You know, if you're trying to achieve a weight loss goal and you know damn well you're not a morning person, don't say, oh, I'm going to get up and go to the gym at 6 a.m. You lying to yourself from the jump. Stop playing. Stop playing. Because life is going to life. And 6 a.m. is going to roll up and that alarm is going to start hitting and you're going to roll over. You're going to press that button and go back to sleep. And you will not make it to the gym because you gave yourself an unrealistic goal. But you know you like to be up late. So why don't you go to the 24-hour gym and get your ass in there at midnight? There's less folks in there. You feel me? You ain't got to be worried about it being overcrowded. I used to love the gym at midnight. Before I got married and had kids, I used to be one of those night owls. I'd be at the 24-hour market. Back in the day, in Philly, we had a ShopRite. I don't know, do they still have ShopRites? But we had ShopRite, and at ShopRite used to be 24 hours. Then around the corner from ShopRite in Sharon Hill, PA, I remember I used to go to this 24-hour laundromat, right? And then I would go to the Planet Fitness in South Philly, and that joint was open 24 hours as well. So I was somebody, I was very much a night owl when I was solo. When it was just me before I had a husband and kids, I would not plan things for myself during the day because I'm just going to bed at 6 in the morning. So ain't no way in hell I'm going up. I'm getting up and going nowhere. You feel me? So back then, like, life used to be lifing. And so what I would do is I would do all my, you know, things, my errands in the wee hour. And, you know, let me tell you something about this thing called life. The divine spirit woke me up one night. I wasn't even asleep, actually. It was like 3 o'clock something in the morning. And I had already did my workout for the day. Peak game. Spirit told me to get up and go to the Planet Fitness. Excuse me? I already worked out for the day, ma'am. Sir? Divine One? I already did my workout. I'm obedient, though. So I got up and went. As I'm leaving the gym, and I worked out for an extra hour. I felt good about that. As I'm leaving the gym, I realized I ain't had no gas. And you know how that gas light come on, you get nervous. So I had to pull over to the first gas station. Now I went to this gas station because it was right where I was turning off at. And I really never go there, but I just went because I needed gas. Boom. How about I met my husband that I've been with for 13 years now at this random ass gas station on a random night that I normally was not going to the gym that time of night. I had already went to the gym. Okay? Sometimes you gotta be obedient when life is lifing and spirit talks to you and says, listen, do this, do that. It could be abnormal. It's not your normal routine. Hey, the Death King. Welcome in. It don't have to be your normal routine. Do that thing because it's leading you somewhere. Had I not got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I wouldn't have met this man. I married this man and had 2 beautiful babies with this man. I just want to come on and let you know, when life be lifing, keep living. You know, use your spiritual awareness. Use that spark, that divine spark inside you. Whatever it is that's making you breathe, that's not you. Whatever's making you wake up in the morning, that's not you. Rely on that. Because without you doing anything, it is fueling you. And when you get lost, go within. Because the only way out is within. And on that note, I got to go pick my child up from school. I love y'all. I'll be out with some more content this week. Peace.